Today is Sunday, September 14th, and I think it's been about a month since I did the last video, and there's quite a bit that's been done. I think just this shot alone shows there's a lot that's happened on the roofing, and then I'll go inside and show the upstairs. But just from looking here, you can see the porch that they had done here that was done wrong. They've taken it away, and so that's got to be redone. But up over here is where they're starting to join this new section, the new build, or renovated build with the existing home. So that is, I don't know if it's completely done or not, but when we go inside we'll find out. I haven't been here in about 4 or 5 days, so what's done inside will be new to me as well. So let's go. So I'm just walking from the suite into the main part of the house. Not much has changed from the suite, other than the framing has been done in the suite, but certainly you can see on the main floor here there's a ton of work that's been done. So you can see that the flooring, I have to be careful where I step, make sure I'm stepping where I should, is almost now level with the wall coming down here. So underneath all of this is sand. First had to be wheelbarrowed in by hand, and then gravel, and then this insulation's going in everywhere, and then once that's all done, then the concrete will be poured, and then they can frame up down here. So it's coming along. Neil, I think, did all the work down here because Hans has been upstairs. So this is where the laundry room will be. That's our back entrance there, in the laundry room into here. And the staircase will be there. I think most people have been following the blog, get an idea of where things will be, but it's just kind of neat. I don't think I can step on the foam, so I'm going to have to walk around here. They have an idea of where what is, so that's where the dining room area will be. That's the big doorway. Here, where the big barn sliding door will come across this way and that way. I have to be stepping. There's pipes down here I shouldn't step on. And then this is where the kitchen is here. And the wall will come up over there to not block off, but create a separate room here. That's the music study room in here, where the kids and I will do our work. Emma will have her piano. Yeah, and then come over here. You can see there's not that huge gap between now where the floor will be and up to this level here, which is good. Yeah, see on the board there it says don't stand, don't stand. So I can't actually go over there because I'd have to stand on the foam, and I shouldn't do that. And then in this area coming out from here is a 3-sided fireplace that wasn't in the original budget, but we really want to keep. So we're at a place in the renovation where we got the numbers on the millwork, the plumbing, the lighting, the AV. So all of those real detailed numbers have now come in, and we're now at a stage where we've got to look at all those numbers in conjunction with the budget and decide what's staying, what's going, what's being revised. All those kinds of really fun conversations to have. But Cheryl, who is our designer that we've been working with, assures me that she's got a plan, and whatever we decide, it'll be good, and that the design won't suffer from it. So I'm actually going to put the video up here. So this is the open staircase. The staircase will be, and it's still very open, but you can, if I go up further, you can see all the trusses and what have you for the roof. So we're going to go up there next, and how you get up there, I think I've shown it before, but just in case I haven't, because we used to go from the main floor to second floor with a ladder that was up here through that opening. And I don't know how long we've been doing this, maybe a good month or so. Oh, the ladder's changed too. This ladder used to go from down here up to there, and there was a, oh, we don't have to do that anymore. There was some scaffolding across the top there, so you'd climb up to this side, jump on the scaffolding over to the opening there, but now it's not as adventuresome. Now it's just a straight up and down. Anyway, that's what I'm going to do. See you in a bit. Okay, so now I'm upstairs. I have to admit that every time I've come up the ladder to the second floor, whether it's been along here or now just coming, it's unnerving. When we get the staircase in, that'll be awesome. It's adventuresome, but it's unnerving. Alright, so I've just come into where the media room is. So the media room itself doesn't need framing necessarily. It still looks the same as it always has. And that's where I just came up. But this is where the framing has happened, and when I look at it outside of the video that I'm doing, it makes sense to me, but I can tell that it may not make sense to, I don't know. Anyway, so there's the wall that joins Emma's room and the media room right there. And then this is the hallway, or pardon me, not the hallway, this is still part of the media room here. So all in this area here will be built-ins of some kind, storage type stuff, all the way through here. Jeff's media components and what have you are going to go in this space. And I'm going to turn it around this way, so that's, make sure I don't fall down into the hole where the stairs are going to be built. So this is the media room door here, and that's the door to my yoga room. And the space into the yoga room, it's going to be a really odd space in terms of its shape. But you can see, you can't even quite see exactly what it'll be because they're still working on the roof there. It's not huge. It's just a matter of, and I only need me in there. And in this direction, of course, there'll be a wall there, but that's the other side of where my finger is. That's where the guest bathroom will be, is back in there. And then, of course, even further along is the master bedroom. So I won't quite get these views once the walls are up. So, of course, there'll be a wall here and a wall there. And this tall wall, Cheryl and I were talking about that's likely where I'll put my ropes wall for yoga, because as you can see, or maybe you can't see, so there's the roof line that's going to be sloping down. There's not a whole lot of wall to put a ropes wall there. So we think that's the space. And then somewhere up in here will be a skylight. Skylight? A window of some kind into the yoga room, so that we get a little bit of natural light in there, in that space. And this doorway here that I'm walking toward, this one, is Emma's doorway to her bedroom. So I don't know. To me, it's kind of neat that you can see the framing now. So this is her bedroom. This is her wall here. That there'll be a doorway somewhere, probably here-ish, for her to walk into the bathroom that she's going to share with John. I'm not sure why it's not finished off framing, but excuse me, that should come. And then that's her dormer area there, and her bed will be against the wall to the TV room here, and then in here will be her closet, and her closet will have to be uniquely designed because of just the space that it's in, and the ability to put doors on her closet. So Cheryl and I know the challenges there, just be a matter of figuring out what that solution is for her. And then walking into the bathroom, so in this space that you can see here, this is where storage and towels and a hamper system, what have you, will be in that area there. And the kids' vanity, okay, so Emma's vanity will be here, and the original design had it going all the, like, quite high. You can see with the way the roof lines are, it slopes. Emma hasn't seen this yet. She's heard us talking about it. She's a little bit miffed, but she doesn't even know what she's miffed about. And she'll survive, poor girl. And there's going to be a skylight somewhere up in here. I forget. I really don't know where, but somewhere up in here. So she's the one that's going to get some natural light pouring down into her vanity area, which for a young woman is probably important. So all the makeup and things that we do. This space here that you can now see has been framed in this is going to be the toilet area, and you're going to be able to access it from inside the kids' bathroom and from the hallway, so that if we have people over, this is the bathroom that they can use without impinging on the kids' space, because there will be a door here on that side, and there'll be a pocket door on the inside here. And the reason for that is so obviously if one kid is in the bathroom and then another kid needs to use the washroom, they can. And that same concept has been applied to the shower area. And so I don't think the doorway is going to be quite this large, because John's vanity has to fit in over here somewhere, and he's going to get the nice tall vanity. And there'll be a pocket door going in here. So again, if somebody's in the shower room, they have privacy, somebody needs to come brush their teeth, they can do that too. And this is where their tub and shower will be. So the shower will be in this space, because that's the tall space, and the tub will be here underneath this really awesome octagonal window. Very, very neat feature. And then again, the roof slopes down in here, so we'll have some kind of storage type of space in here for what, again, that'll come as things go, because even with the original design, I mean, things shift and change and move depending on what the reality ends up being, so you just have to keep an open mind. Alright, we're walking into John's room, and he's got this beautiful big window to nice sunny out front, which is great. You can see it does a nice splash of sunlight right there. And John's got a really interesting shaped room. So he's got his dormers, and then his closet is going in this space. You can see how the roof slopes down like this, and this is his closet. So, you know, Cheryl and I again have a challenge around designing his closet to take advantage of as much maximum space as possible. And then she was sharing with me that Juwie's going to create access in behind here into this space, so John could use that as storage. If he was a much younger kid, it'd be a very cool kind of play hideaway kind of space. So I don't know what we'll do with it, but it'll be left open, and then in this space we'll be creating cubbies for storage for him as well. And then he's got this other really nice big window over here, and so you can see all the roofing is really getting done, which is great. Feels darker in here now, of course, now that the roof's on. And this is the gym, Jeff's man cave. Well, not really, because I'm sure John will be in here and I may be in here, because this is where the treadmill and the weights will be. And so, well, that's not a very good angle. Maybe if I come around this way, the light will be better to see. Yeah, so they framed in the wall, which goes all along here. And this is the opening here, and we'll have a barn-style sliding door across this opening as well, so that Jeff will have all this wall space. What did he want on there? I think he wanted a pull-up bar and some other kinds of things like that there, so that gives him his wall space to do that. And then over here, in this space down in here, I don't think that's permanent. I was saying to Cheryl, I'm a little bit worried. There's like, it's covered with plywood. She was saying that probably it's just to give them access to the roof because they're working on it. I went, yeah, that's smart. So in here though is where we'll do some hopefully built-in storage, or storage of some kind for things like towels and the weights and stuff. So Jeff's really going to have to give some guidance on what it was he was hoping that would happen. Of course, this is the chimney from downstairs that goes all the way up, so that will all stay exposed just the way it is. And then this doorway out to the porch. So I'm going to come out there because you can see, I probably can't because of the light or the sun, you can see how nice open and sunny and warm it is. So that was one reason why we didn't want it blocked off with the solid railing. One reason. There are lots of good reasons, and aesthetically it just wouldn't fit with the character of the home. So there'll be a solid railing along this side, I believe, like on the sides of it, but along here it'll be an open railing, which is more in character with the home. And as much as it doesn't give the privacy, we weren't necessarily looking for privacy on the porch. And we'd have an awesome view if not for that tree and the hospital. But however, it'll be a nice space to come out and sit in the evening with a drink, or in the morning with a cup of tea or what have you. So that's where we're at now for the house. And I'll probably take a video when there's some more really big changes. Bye for now.